Good morning, New Life Kansas City. My name is Jordan Marcotte. I'm the creative director here. As you can see, we are already having a great time. We want to invite you into it. Normally, we take a moment to do community and context, and this morning we are stoked to bring you information about an event that we're having later this month. And so what's cool is that New Life is partnering with some of the other ministries that are within New Life, Building Bridges and Gather KC. And so I've got Cordelia, I've got Becca. We're going to kind of dive into it, give you guys some context about what these ministries are all about, and then tell you about the event. So Becca, why don't you tell us a little bit about Gather KC for anyone that might not know?
Yeah, totally. So Gather KC is our young adults worship gathering that we have here at New Life every Thursday night, 7 p.m. We do a little bit of worship together, and then we spend time with Jesus and what we kind of have branded as a corporate quiet time. And then we connect with each other in groups. And so it's been really cool to see God move. We've been in existence for about a year now. So it's been
that's awesome.
really cool.
So Cordelia, you're kind of representing Building Bridges in that ministry. So why don't you just give folks a little snapshot into that?
Yeah, so our vision is, our vision statement is, with the foundation of God's word, we desire to create a safe place here to talk about different things that go along with the racial divide. So we get together once a month on Sunday nights, have some food together, we chat, we get to know each other a little bit more, and then we dive right into just different things that come up with racial tension and different things like that. And so I love the community that we have, within that group. And even with Gather KC, I love getting to go to that because we're just building this connection, really dope connection.
Yeah. So one thing that, of course, we all love here is that we don't just talk diversity, we are it, and we invite it, and we do the tough stuff, and we fight to put work in, even if it's uncomfortable. And so not long ago, we did a prayer night in response to current events that were taking place, and it was beautiful because it was so vulnerable, and people were engaged the whole time. But we're excited to open up a new opportunity at the end of this month to do an all gather, which we'll break down what that is. But why don't we just take just a second for both of y'all to break down how these ministries are going to come together to see this event, what it is, what's going to happen, what people can expect.
Okay, yeah. So we were kind of praying about just an event that we could do for all gather, just to make community easier for people to come from our church, for young adults to show up. So we came up with this idea of a panel discussion. And so we were trying to figure out what we wanted to talk about, kind of praying through that, trying to figure out who we would want on our panel. So Gather KC is going to provide that platform of having a panel discussion and having worship that night. But for the topic, we ended up having a really great conversation with Pastor Troy and Cordelia about what we're going to do about that. So you just tell them about that.
Yeah, man. It was crazy because we were just literally, me and Pastor Troy, we were talking about what are some ways that we can incorporate different things for Black History Month. Like with Building Bridges, one of the things that we want to do is not just be a community that just talks in a room and not take it out, And so we really want to serve our church well by creating spaces where people can feel celebrated, heard, and seen of all cultures. And so we were talking about, what are some ways that we can do that? And so we went to go talk with Becca and Jordan and some other people. And so, super excited about that.
Yeah. So it's going to be a great night. We'd love to have you there. It's going to be Thursday, February 25th, 7 p.m. If you have more questions or you want more information, if you're here, head over to the Connect table after service or head to the website newlifecity.church. And, we can't wait to worship with you guys and continue to build community. So
let's
we'll see
go.
you.